Okay, we're live.
Excellent.
Nice. So what I need to do first is make sure that I have... Shit, where is it? There we go. That's what I like to see. Alright, so now we're live. For real this time. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Record Keeper. This is V-Prisoner, and as always, Sly is with me.
Hello.
Today we got the FF10 event.
Yeah, this is one that's focusing around Seymour and, like, the Sin spawn, basically.
Yeah, some will let you Seymour inject, but yeah, we are also getting Seymour as a new character, and yeah, let's take a quick look at him. He's actually pretty interesting. All things considered, especially since we recently got the Ultima weapon summon, which is a Dark Elemental thing.
Right.
So
let's go take a look.
No, because I haven't actually leveled him yet. He's like all the way down in the back.
Yeah, because it's sorted by realm here, so...
Actually, you know what, screw it, I can tell you. He has 5 black, 5 darkness, and 5 summon. So he's our first darkness summoner. And naturally he has a lot of stuff to facilitate that, and as such, he's really good with using Ultima weapon.
Yeah, which is a dark-based 5-star summon.
Yeah.
From the last event.
Oh, and speaking of which, we also got both banners on here. I don't know, this is one of the first ones in a while that has been just kind of... I can take a pass on it.
I like Yuna's, I like the big ones on this one, because, like Yuna's BSB is pretty dang good.
Oh, right. So here's the thing, we're starting to get new BSBs for people that already have them.
Yep.
So the idea is that Summoner's Garb, Tenets of the Faith, is really trying hard to fix the issues that most white summoners have, because when you have White 5 and Summon 5, you're basically juggling 2 stats, because you got Mind and Magic, and that's no bueno. So here we have an effect called Summon Strike. Now bear in mind, this only happens during burst mode, so it just goes away afterwards. But if you have Summon Strike already, you deal 4 Summon Magic, non-elemental AoE damage. And if Summon Strike is active when you use her AoE heal, it also damages all targets while it is healing up. So basically you can use her to grind away on bosses while at the same time healing you. Puts in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Seymour's
BSB is a lot of, it has, like, KO chance?
Yeah. KO and Slow, which are 2 really good stuff. Really good status effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an Imperil Dark as well, which is actually really nice considering we only have, what is it? I think it's only Adia that has Imperil Dark before this.
Yes.
And Cross Cleave is, of course, 5 AoE.
Actually, I think...
Yeah, with Petrify.
I think Kuja has Imperil Dark as well.
Yeah, he has it now. Yeah, Cross Cleave is also really good, because it also has the Petrify on top of being 5 magic dark AoE. Dumb bullshit within dark. Ooh, buddy, that is quite a lot of stuff. Alright, so first off, we're going to go over here.
Getting in here. Hey, Fasayo. How you doing?
Oh, pardon me, I have to gather my things. Alright. So, first up we got Flaming Dread, Ifrit, and Bahamut. They're both...
Yeah, both of these have the condition of lowering magic, but are actually pretty hefty physical dealers as well. They are primarily magic, but it's not like you can just forget about physical mitigation as well.
Yeah, basically. It's also like... I I don't know. These fights are generally not the ones to worry about once you don't have to put as much thought into them as you would Ultimates per se, but at the same time, it's nice to be kitted out properly.
That's coming from that's coming from your side of things where it's like I've got everything and like you have a lot of options.
Shouldn't get off my high horse.
I well remember being at the point where I couldn't beat these like 3 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago. So
Same. It really all depends on how the banners work, and they've been really good to me. So I might as well put on a show, I suppose. Where's my shadow?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say that, or there was an onion in that one. There was an onion right there.
An onion's not shouting. Fucking. There it is.
I fucking love onion. All right.
I fucking love 10% extra attack. Okay.
Look, my team already has a shout. Sorry. Onion's great. Kind of want him. Anyway, Ifrit. Oddly enough, I don't believe Ifrit has weakness. In this game. Like, no ice weakness or whatever. You still there? Reapers?
I'm here now.
Okay.
I was asking if I was just like yammering away for no good reason.
Oh, you were
likely
definitely yammering away for literally no reason.
Oof. Now, just as well, there's not really much to Ifrit or Bahamut. And I honestly thought that it was just going to be like a thing where Isaru comes in and summons them, because that's what he does, but at the same time...
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's what this feels like, is you fight Belfour, you fight Ifrit, you fight Bahamut. Even though they have different names, and I forget their dumb fake names that Isaru gives them or whatever.
It doesn't even give him good names, like... I don't know, what would you give them? Also, isn't that really annoying or possibly a bit of a problem when other people try to summon them?
Are they like actually different entities? I don't even know. I don't know how that works in that game.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just sort of like trying to piece together how it works.
Go Divine Twist.
Go Gadget Hashback. I think I'll save that one.
No reason to break that out right here.
Yeah, so what I was saying too is that for Banner 2 we have a lot of... most of the draws that I have on Banner 2 I already have BSBs for. The big ones are Jex BSB and Riku's, and I have already gotten both of them in various ways.
Okay.
And that's all I have to say about Banner 2.
A couple days ago, I was sitting there thinking, like, wow, I don't own anything for FF10. Huh. I should do something about that.
Did you do something
and then
about
I pulled
that?
on the FF9 banner instead. That was the plan. That was how it worked.
You did something about that. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. So I still don't have any, like, FF10 weapons. Anyway, here's Bahamut.
Yeah, not really much to say about him. Mostly just... Yeah, well... Oh, cool. More... This in the pocket.
Yeah, you have final transformation already.
Also, if things are screwing up on the zoo's end, please let me know. I've also got this recording in my... I don't know, the,
Oh, Yoko. Good old
Jack got full clear. Wow, Jack is getting full clear. Look at that damage.
Yeah. Pain having some, bit of issues there. It's alright.
Gave her plenty of juice. Anyway, I'm just sort of looking at my, the little color counter. It's just going all over the place because I'm also recording this.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not fucking things up on the stream zone. It's just sort of like doing whatever the hell it feels like, and that really worries me. Also, somehow I forgot to put the shout up. My bad. Okay, all seems fine on this.
Before the sword dance.
Yeah. I always love the animation for that one.
Yeah, the guy across probably finishes this off.
Counterforce.
Three.
That's getting to be a little strange and a little bit worrisome, so I will go ahead and temporarily stop the stream real quick and see if refreshing it will fix that.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting some drop frames, and it's just like,
It could just be, I don't know.
Alright, 1 second. Okay, we're back. Yeah, there was a little bit of stuttering because I was dropping frames. So I had to, yeah, I had to disable recording. Because that's what it does.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it really is. I basically have to rely on either Hitbox or Twitch to get my archive stuff. It's super dumb. Anyway. Yeah, Twitch facts, whatever. So here we got False Prophet, which is Seymour Flux. That's the version of Seymour that you fight on the mountaintop, you know, with the blades. So the one for this is... Also, he's very heavily physical-based, so I can swap out Shoga for Dispel.
Yeah. One of the mastery requirements is dispelling on this fight.
Alright, and... Alright, you know what? Fine. We're getting your onion.
Yeah, onion!
Yeah, you got your bloomin' onion.
And onion. Onion. Okay. So the big threat that the Seymour poses is actually having a dispel.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be... It's more effective to put breakdowns on Seymour. Also, this Seymour has the pretty kick-ass... I like the track here.
Yeah. You'll also notice, too, that they're pushing it a lot more. They're pushing the whole dispel angle a lot more.
I think I like that better than ignores resistance. Because ignores resistance, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that? Dispel, I can at least, like, reapply buff.
Yeah, at the
Also,
same time,
Dispel
though,
proper
I'm just
doesn't-
like, the problem is, with me, in my case, Dispel is so counterintuitive to a game that has you buff out the ass to do everything. So if you're constantly dealing with that, then it becomes a big problem.
Well, again, I think it's a better alternative to res, like, ignore res. Seriously, what can you do about ignore res? You know?
Of course. The other thing, too, is that I also have to manually target in order to make sure that I can get him and not his little growth.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Alright. Goodbye, Onion.
Yeah, maybe my internet's just being stupid tonight, I don't know.
Might be that.
That's a bad time for that. The thing you have to consider, too, is that my ability to speak is also tied to my internet connection. Yeah, like if we got a steady stream going, then the jokes keep flowing and they don't stop.
Oh. That's good timing.
I may have to throw off the screen share if this keeps up. We all have to make sacrifices here in Mission HQ.
That's fine.
Let's see how that does.
And, alright. So I am now up over here.
Cool. Alright, I think it's calmed down.
It always sucks when you run into problems like that, where it's just like, yep, the connection's garbage, there's nothing you can do about it. And it's like, oh, okay.
It's not a problem that I've been dealing with lately. So... it does seem to have stabilized, though, so hopefully they'll stick around.
That board absorption just doesn't do anything. Absorbs for like 3,000.
To be fair, I can also fix the problem by minimizing it. Well, hopefully she stays alive long enough for me to get that dispel off. Nope! Sorry, Pain's taking the gold.
That was a lot less damage than Cross Cleave normally does in, like, the game.
of Riku just sort of sitting there on her BSB. Now what am I gonna do with this? I don't know, maybe I should just hit that dangerous rock over there. Yeah, unfortunately I kind of forgot to take off the reflect and, you know. I don't know, maybe you could just vomit up loads of damage and you never get to that part. It's not a guarantee by any means. Okay, so this one is Unalesca. Okay, so I should probably mention, Unalesca is really kind of an awkward boss to fight. Instead of being weak to Holy like she was in the game, she absorbs it. And they did try to replicate her whole gimmick where you have to be zombified on purpose in order to avoid her instant death attacks, but since there's no zombie, they use sap.
Yep. So you have to be sapped. You have to be sapped by Form 2 in order to not just die to Form 3's Mega Death.
Yeah.
Which actually means you don't want to go in with a party that has any sort of, like, retaliation. Like, this is one where, like, my normal party composition has Gilgamesh in it, and Gilgamesh has, the ability to counterattack physical moves, but then Gilgamesh never gets sapped, and, that fucking sucks.
Yep. Also, there's no guarantee that you could, end up getting sapped by Hellbiter.
Yeah.
You could just miss, and it's really hard to tell, because sap's, like, visual effect is just fading back and forth on black. And everyone has different timers for it. But no, to my knowledge, this was a pretty early fight, so of course it would be a little bit awkward in that sense.
Luckily, this fight is not preceded by a 15-minute cutscene.
Hey, that's true.
Like some other games that contain this fight.
Yeah, so as you can see, Penelo's got a pretty big problem in this fight.
Yeah, you're just gonna be using that second command.
Well, it's not that big of a deal. The problem is her entry. Because she does need to keep that burst up somehow.
Oh, sure, alright.
That's fine. Yeah. So, the whole deal with Unalesca is that you don't have to empty her entire health bar in order to get her into various phases. In fact, she changes into phases throughout the course of the fight instead.
Yeah, it's like every 30%.
Yeah, she casts wholly on sap characters as opposed to literally anything. That was where the cleverness of the whole zombie thing came into play. Because she would use healing attacks as an offensive means. Like she'd poison you with Regen, for instance, and then she'd cast Kirara on you.
Well, she would make it so you wanted to remove the zombie.
As it stands, sap is like the most worthless attack in the world, and we can just keep healing through it.
Sadly, they can't all be Omega, alright? You know?
Understand.
As far as, like, fights translated.
The other problem, too, is that you have to finish this fight up really quickly, because you, on top of there being no guarantee that sap will be inflicted on your characters, you're also running the risk of sap just running out on you, because you have a high enough mind.
Yeah, so you need to burn through this form. Megadeth only happens on entry in Form 3 if...
Okay. Whew. Thank you.
Megadeth has no... God. It's such a beating the first time the FF10 does that to you.
It definitely
Because
is an
like,
effect that you haven't experienced at all during the game.
well, like, you're 20 minutes into a fight, and you're like, alright, on to the final form, and then you get wiped, and have to go through the 15-minute cutscene again.
Ah, that's true.
And you are just drained. I remember that feeling very hard. I'm just like, oh, I have to sit through this again.
Well, you could be extra drained like the majority of people who went through this fight did, because you don't have the... You don't feel like you should be saving before the... Like, you don't think you can go back and use the save point before the final gauntlet of cutscenes, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Ooh. Alright.
Well, that, and it's not this thing that happens repeatedly. It's a thing that happens once and then you know it. So, like, the second time going back and saving after the cutscenes basically doesn't actually have an effect most of the time. Because as long as you know what you're doing, the fight's not the worst. It's just that Megadeth steals it from you.
Well, time for Orin to just, like, be yelling over vertical hold bullshit. I did love the fact that that was the only time that happened in the entire game, and it was super jarring. Like, the camera's suddenly fucking up.
Yeah, that was weird, and that, but yeah.
First off, I want to take a break just to see something real quick. What I mean by that is, yes, absolutely. Alright, I think we're ready to tackle the Torment fights.
Oh
Okay.
God, we're doing those first?
Hey, gotta get them out of the way eventually.
Alright.
I mean, we're not doing 250 because fuck that nonsense. But we are doing the 200 just to give you an idea of what's up.
I'll be interested in this. I can't beat these things for the life of me, so...
GS Giano is by far the hardest Torment that we're going to be having for quite a while. Which is at the same time really nasty and also really comforting because it's... I don't know, the Torments sort of dropped on us like a ton of bricks. Because the first one was Triton, Nereid, and Phobos from FF5, the little piglet dudes that were undead and could revive each other.
Yep.
So let me see. Oh, fuck. Not this party, no. Ah, there we go. So here's the thing. For the opening part of GS Giano's fight, you want Tauntaliate because he likes to use a variety of punches, especially ones that also petrify, because he has Stone Punch in the mix. Once he drops below half health, he will start using a bunch of AoE attacks primarily. But, you know, it helps you set up, is what I'm getting at.
Right. You'll also notice that Giustiano has a weakness to water, and water's still a hard element to come by. You'll notice that rather than Chain Waterga, it's Waterja, because Chain Waterga doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Like, we did just get the Twin Strike Water Blade in this event, though, for Spellblades.
Yeah, and I'm
Which
about
is
to tell
nice.
you why that basically amounts to nothing, because the 250, okay, so the 200 has roughly 400,000 health, which is manageable. The 250 has 700, which is not manageable. Which is more or less, you basically better have a native OSB, you fucking lunatic. Fortunately, we're not dealing with a 700k one. That would be ridiculous. I'm trying to have fun here, Jesus. So what we got going here is the 200 fights are always 5 rounds instead of 7. And unfortunately, this first part is going to be a little bit rough just because... Okay, good. I don't have any good AoE setups yet. I'm putting it all into...
The big thing with the Torment fights is that they're the, like, you know, normal enemies before them are really real.
That really is the point of the Torment dungeons. Instead of the trash mobs being trash mobs, they're, like, absolutely real and will destroy you if you don't pay attention. It's basically like you want your buffs up ASAP. So you might also be thinking, what is Dorgan doing here?
Right, that could be anybody using Draw, Fire, or Retaliate, but it's Dorgan.
Yeah. Well, that's mostly because Dorgan has... I have his SSB, actually, Winds of Home. And it's going to be extremely useful during the boss fight because it will help get Hope up to 60% magic. So the idea is that I am combining ley lines with Winds of Home, give him 60% magic. I start off with his BSB, which also gives him Unholy. And then Ferris has Entrust, which gives your selected character all of the donating character's soul break charge. So the idea is that she is just going to be like madcap building up SB gauge and then just like throwing it all in Hope's face, and Hope is just going to spam his OSP forever. That's a plan. Before that,
wow, this thing has a ton of health. Oh my god.
Yeah, it does, actually. It's really stupid. And that's why I want to get, like, BSBs up ASAP, just because, like, I want to be able to do a constant stream of damage without wasting my homes.
Right. Also, again, worth noting, because of how FF10 basically hides it all, while Ferris's BSB really looks like it's water elemental, it is not.
Nope. It's just non-elemental. Which is both a blessing and a curse. I don't know, I'd probably want water damage more than anything in FF10 land, but it actually works out really well in most other cases.
Right. Oh, I kind of wish it was like more current. Like a lot of the current BSBs, like I have Nymphelia's, and that's holy / non-elemental.
Yeah, you like just have a non-elemental chaser.
Yeah. Same with Elfin Odds, which is wind non-elemental.
Yeah, except here's the thing: Ferris's BSB is by no means underwhelming in the slightest.
It's incredible. It's just not water, which matters here.
Yeah,
Dorgan.
Yeah. I mean, the idea is just that FF10 hogs all of the water stuff, which makes sense, but at the same time really sucks. Because there's not a lot of variety in it.
The only water thing I can think of outside of FF10 is Bart's OSB, which is the 4 crystal powers: water, earth, wind, and fire.
Yeah, and the only, like...
The only reason it's water
FF10 has
is
all of the...
water.
Yeah. I think, like... Also... FF10 has the only in water and the only in peril water. So that's a little shitty. I'm just also noticing that no other realm in the game tends to do something like that, like hog an entire element so religiously as FF10 does. I think I'm just gonna let Dorgan have his time.
Well,
yeah,
really, that's because water as an element has been very fake in most other Final Fantasies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think of water element in FF5 and how fake it is.
Yeah, because Aqua Breath isn't even, like, it's non-elemental, but with a desert enemy multiplier. Also, the nice thing, too, is that even though Winds of Home lowers Dorgan's defense, Draw of Fire overwrites it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, water's only 2 attacks in FF7. Yeah, it's just like the fakest element.
Yo, Aqualung is real as hell, though. It got me through quite a bit of the early game.
Yeah. Alright, this is the last round of like, just random bombs. We're almost there.
I've frankly been doing pretty well.
Also, once we're there, because it is different rounds, if you do, like, the closing the app, reloading sort of thing, you're just on the 5th part. So once you get to the Torment fight, you're there.
Yes. I think I'll save that one. So the idea for GS Giano just coming in is because I already threw a Protect Gun this part, so it's basically going to be like Ferris throws down a Barrel Serpent on him just to get him all debuffed, and then from then on she is going to be like wrathing like mad.
I assume you're going to throw like a Deluge or whatever for the power breakdown as well, but...
Yes.
But yeah, just Wrath to get hope things.
Trying to get charged. And let's also go ahead and get that water abuse condition.
Might as well just get it now, like, immediately so you don't forget it.
Yeah. So this first phase of the fight is generally just building up a bunch of bars. For 250 especially, I had to like be really studious in counting my Soul Break charges, so that Hope didn't get any wasted charges when Ferris decided to entrust.
Alright, and Dorgan is just playing the Draw Fire Retaliate combo of, you know, you have to hit me and I auto-counter rather than take the hit, to dodge a number of really nasty attacks that have, like, Petrify and things.
Yeah, I like that, but fortunately Stone Skin is about to come up. It's fine. I'm going to be holding on to that Winds of Home until I feel I'm ready for it.
That's fair. So much health.
Yeah, one of the nastier things is, considering how much health this dude has normally, it's actually, like, if I smack him with a water jet, for like 8,000 damage or something, you wouldn't even see it go down. It's so stupid.
Alright.
Okay, the one that I don't care about. The thing, too, about Regurgitate, you have to bear in mind, is it is a percentage-based attack. And so I have plenty of instant death accessories that resist that, so that means that Regurgitate is going to miss a lot of people, except for Hope. Hope does not have an instant KO on him, because he needed the magic badly. No, newbie, this is not the 250. Holy shit, no. Okay, so now what's going to happen is I'm going to... Yeah, I get an interest for the 1 bar, and then he's going to use Divine Judgment.
And that gives you the in-holy.
Yeah, so, like, he's just going to be, like, comboing Divine Judgment into Retributive Bless forever and ever, if I have anything to say about it.
Yeah.
That health should melt much more quickly, too, considering that it's, like, almost half as much as the 250.
I assume you're going to finally fire off the Winds of Home at some point, too, if you haven't already.
Yeah. It's almost there. Oh, yep. Shoot, that's right. I forgot. I need to put on the ley lines as well.
Oh, right, yeah, this is the time that you need it. You need it before... You're fine with it before Divine Judgment, because this isn't the damage dealer, this is just the setup.
And Ishola's bar is almost ready to go, so we'll go ahead and let her do that. The important thing is that I want to get as much mileage out of that Inholy as possible.
You should get about 4 or 5 turns, 4 turns of it. That's about how long BSB effects last. So.
Yeah, I wasn't even fighting with haste this whole time. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, that's
No, it's fine. Penelo's got this.
Yeah. What's haste?
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Some goddamn numbers.
So yeah, as we said, the plan is literally just to make this happen. This is a setup on a lot of characters with OSPs. Terra, for instance, has the tiara that gives her an in-fire, and then her blood sword OSP. Cloud has Clim Hazard, which is an in-wind, and then Cloud's OSP is wind. It works for Bart's because Bart's cloak is an in-wind, and there's wind on the OSP. The OSP's 4 elementals.
Yeah.
Who else has that? I believe there's an in water. I'm certain there's an in lightning on lightning.
I think she has one. Zidane definitely has an in-wind because it was introduced for the sole purpose of giving him an in-wind for that particular combo.
Yeah. So that's just like a combo that's pretty well used. There you go, 9s. Oh, this is good. This is just like Alexander's fist from the sky just says I win. I love it.
Okay. Back online.
Yep.
And he's got 2 charges, too.
Oh, that should just be the fight right there, then.
Assuming I don't get murdered first.
Yeah, assuming you don't really fall over dead, that's fair.
Here's the thing. It's now a race to the finish, because from now on, he's going to be doing a lot of AoE.
Right. But like with this damage, the 4th Quad 9s will kill.
And assuming it is a Quad 9, or, you know, assuming it is a 9s.
Yeah, it looks like your in-holy fell off.
No, it's still there.
Oh. Oh, your burst mode fell off. Okay.
Yeah, keep in mind, too, the burst mode gives the user 15% in all stats.
Okay.
But no, a stiff breeze should knock this dude over.
Does, like, Dorgan or somebody have a stiff breeze ready for it?
I got a water.
That should do it. Hit your opponent on weakness, obviously. Why didn't we think that in the first place?
Okay, well, yeah. That's a Torment, y'all. That's fucking 200. I'd try this fight with double the health.
Hell.
You know, I actually don't think that I got Barrel Serpent off once. It was all just like the burst command stuff, but it was fortunately exactly what was needed for the mastery condition.
Right. Good stuff.
Anyway, back to this.
Oh, with that out of the way, we can finally do our ultimate fights for
Yep.
FF10.
Now we got the Sin-Spawn Triad, which is all 3 of the Sin-Spawns that you fought early on in the game. They'll have trifling names, so I'm not even going to bother saying them.
Fuck, I'm trying to do them by memory.
Don't hurt yourself.
Jenna... something? Genelux? Jenna... And I don't even remember the third one. Anyway.
Okay, so we got a very special party for this one. Because on the lucky draw that we recently got, I pulled Zidane's OSB, the Rune Tooth.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me break this down real quick. Zidane's OSB is really good. It's wind and non-elemental, and it deals more damage if there are 4 more girls in the party. Hence, we now have the Smooch Squad. It's actually a really good gimmick because, thankfully, there's no shortage of, like, ass-kicking ladies in this game.
Yeah, the reason it has that is specifically off of one of Zidane, like, Protect Girls command, if I remember that one right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Zidane specifically has that as a command in FF9. Or not as a command, I think it might actually just be an
as
ability
a support
you
ability.
equip.
It's like cover,
a
but
support
only for
ability,
girls.
Yeah. But yeah,
Very interesting.
There were a lot of words. There were a lot of words on the setup of like, this is what the Sin Spawns do. Basically, the only thing that you need to know is that the first thing is weak to fire, and you have to hit it with fire. And the last one is immune to immune to melee.
Well, it's range, specifically.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. It is, yeah, so Refia here.
Yeah, that's why Refi is here, because a lot of her shit is ranged anyway. Oops.
Yeah. And then also the other conditions are doing some breakdowns throughout the fight. So...
Goodness. Alright, roll out. I've actually been itching for an excuse to use the girl party. I love this gimmick so much. Another interesting thing, too, that Zidane's weapon has is, if you use it in the recent Gishelgreen's dungeon, it has a large chance, something like 40% chance, to have you drop 15% more Gishelgreens than you would normally. Unfortunately, this is a synergy bonus only, which means that it only pops up if you are in an FF9 dungeon.
Yep.
But, fortunately for us, the Gishelgreen's dungeon is not a one-time thing. And we're in fact going to be getting revamped daily dungeons pretty soon that will have more options for us, and one of them will be the Gishelgreen's dungeon, which means that Rune Tooth is going to stay relevant. Holy shit,
power
so
through
good.
its summons. Okay, that works well.
But yeah, that's the point. I'm super fucking happy to have it.
You know, looking at this, I don't know if you're going to get all the mastery conditions.
How do you figure that? Because it's just like, don't get KO'd, use fire attacks, and also...
No, it's lower magic on one phase, lower defense on another phase, and fire damage on a third phase. And you only have 2 multi-breaks.
Oh. Well, you better hope that I got the right phase.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Wait a second, you said one of them was defense, right? Well, Zidane's got that covered. He has Mug Bloodlust.
On the range one. It's defense on that phase, the one that's immune to close attacks, or however the hell. I want to say physical, but that's not true. I want to say melee, but that's also not, like, non-ranged attacks, yeah.
Okay, then, if that's the case, then I believe it's going to be lower magic on the idiot shell thing that comes out of its cocoon and blows smoke at you.
Yeah, the ones I have right here are listed are lower magic on this phase, so we're good. Fire damage on the next phase, and then lower defense on the third phase. So I guess multi-break on phase 3.
Yeah, huh?
And ignore the break on phase 2, and you should be fine. So, okay, we're still good. The reason this matters for those, you know, these are 60 stamina fights, so not having to redo them would be preferable.
Also, it's one of those awkward moments where I would actually benefit from honing multi-break. Usually don't have to do that, because the fights generally don't last that long, and there are very obvious benchmarks for health in that department.
Yeah, I went ahead and honed up full break to at least just like the second hone, but like that's because the character who's using it needs it as like a damage dealing ability in lengthy fights, you know? Sooner or later it's gonna come down to using those, and I don't want to have it.
Gotcha.
Anyway, here's the Stellar Circle. But yeah, so just don't use multi-break on this phase, and hit for fire damage is all you need.
Yeah, Refi has got this more than covered. Holy crap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this isn't gonna be real. Because even the
I haven't even gotten Midfilia's shout up yet. Refi is a beast.
Well, Midfilia's shout won't even stack with,
That's all fate? Yes, it will.
Oh, no, not with Refia's, Oh, you don't have Meteor Crush on, never mind.
No.
I thought you had Meteor Crush in here, because that's always the Refia thing, is Meteor Crush fires a thing. Whoops!
You baka.
Ah! Fuck.
Ah, frick. Christ. Fortunately, I do believe the other two fights are going to be much more straightforward. Not as many mental things
like
to
something
juggle.
that's going to be really straightforward.
Oh, hell yeah. This is more kind of weird busy work than anything else.
I kind of like these fights because they... like the fights like this one, or the one we had in the FF9 one that was the You're Not Alone sequence at the end of Disc 3.
Yeah, that one ruled, actually.
Yeah, that one was really good outside of, like, Shell Dragon being a gigantic buster.
Okay, so when you say that it's,
one of its pieces is...
yeah, the head is ranged. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So...
But yeah, so you just need a multi-break on this phase, and that's it.
You know, maybe I'll have time for that.
I would...
Because I forgot that this is the Gravaja boy.
Yikes. Also,
Guts is doing some fucking work. Thank you, Minfilia.
keep people standing. Wow, that is damage and a half. Holy shit.
Hook.
Oh. Oh.
We may have to redo this.
Yeah, that Gravaja just knocked you the hell out.
Okay. 1 second, folks. Huh, shit on me. How did that even happen?
You didn't have Evanescence.
Yeah, that was definitely what did it. I did not have a hard counter Gravaja when I needed it.
Right, you just didn't have the...
Newbie, I understand that KO resist is absolutely core to dealing with that attack. However, you must consider, I am a moron. Okay, part the second. So who needs the multi-breaks in this whole setup?
First and third forms need to be multi-broken.
Okay.
Second form needs fire damage. Those are your conditions.
You know, I thought the magic stat thing would be for Sinzbon Geonoose or whatever the hell his name is, because he uses the one that uses magic a lot.
No, it's lower magic on Achilles, fire damage to Geonox, and lower defense on Gui. So...
Also Pinello got fucking rolled, so, whoops.
Rip.
Yeah, on some occasions you just don't have enough time.
Yep, sometimes they just decide to... Fuck, remember Magitech Laser? Whatever the fuck that was in the FF6 event?
Yeah, I remember it. I don't want to.
Where you'd like...
But I do.
Where you'd start the fight and you'd be like, oh, take a laser for 6,000 to the face before you take an action. It's like, oh, excuse me?
That's the other problem, too. It basically gets to have 4 attacks.
Right, until you... like, kind of clean it up. Needles is real is the thing, so...
Well, thank you for hitting the person that can actually self-heal through that.
Yeah. See, you're really going to want to have Evanescence going into the third phase.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think I'll forget that part anytime soon. You know, ordinary course of business.
Mm-hmm.
This is his business. Pinello must die every day for his business to grow.
I don't know if you did it. Did you throw the brake on this one?
Yeah, I threw the brick. I threw the brick at him.
Alright, bricks have been thrown. That's good.
Me and mine brick and brick.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah, if this ain't gonna keel him over, then Zidane's thing definitely will.
Yeah. And then it's on to the Refia stage of the fight, where the opponent dies to Refia's command too.
Okay,
that's
so
it. That's the end.
The nasty thing about Imperil so far is that it's nowhere near as good as in-element stuff, as far as bonuses go at this point, but eventually it will stack with natural weaknesses. So there's something to be said about it once that update goes through. So they're setting up with all of this Imperil stuff in the hopes that they'll eventually be very much useful. Also, I think Pinello's burst wore off, so I'm just gonna have to...
Yeah, again, you need that going into Phase 3 here, so...
Yeah.
If you have to pull your punches for a little bit to get that up. Also, I guess you might want to refresh Onion before you go into Phase 3.
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that. Refia's kind of on the case. Okay, let's actually see how far Pinello is.
Yeah, Refia is seriously just demolishing this fight.
Alright, yeah, let's do some setups real quick.
Yeah, might as well. This is honestly a much safer spot to do setups in.
Annoying as hell, mine, but still.
Still safer, that's really what matters.
I think that Dispel will throw her over the edge, so I think I am safe to do my thing.
Yeah, that should.
Damn it!
See ya. Oh, did it not?
No! It's just sitting there, it's on the cusp. I can taste it. I may have to just eat the gravity and then let God sort it out. I have the extra crutch of guts, if I need it.
Yeah, if you eat the gravity, the damage you take should easily be enough to, you know, get it to you. Yeah, you didn't build any bar on that, I'm watching. Seeing as I'm not watching in real time, I'm watching in the past. And, you know, no, you didn't build bar. Again, Guts as a secondary here will be really nice.
Alright, Evanescence is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're destroying Sin Bits, Mighty Digtron. The bits are full of evil and, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Don't
we
forget
should...
the multi-break.
I think we should finish this off nice and proper.
Get that multi-break.
On it, Coach. I don't think it's going to happen, but at the same time, I'm basically alright. I can get this.
Okay. Because with the Gravagen landing, I don't think you're getting,
Yeah, you also
medals.
notice if there are 4 or more girls in the party, Zidane does this little, cute little thing where he flips and throws hearts at them.
Ha! I didn't realize that in a different animation. Nifty.
Yep. Oh no, we were perfectly fine because Gui's thing was defense. And I had Mug Bloodlust.
Oh, thank God. Well, Zidane, you did it again. Also, it didn't matter because if you dropped the condition, it was still 15 medals. So.
Yep. Oh, by the way, newbie. I got a 5-star dollar pull off of Banner 2. It was Lulu's Magician's Mod, which is, it's all right. More importantly, it was a 5-star off of the dollar pull, so I'm feeling pretty damn powerful. Okay, so now we have Sanctuary Keeper. This guy is a promo for Ultra Cure, which, as we may have seen recently, it is a Kuraja-ish thing that also has a Suna on it.
Yep.
This dude loves his status effects.
Yeah, he's fairly even on... Haha, you're a weapon that only 2 people can use.
Yeah. Yeah, we were going over that too. It's just like FF10 has like a gigantic glut of incredibly specific, unique weapons that no one else can use.
We were talking specifically about Ject's OSB, which you were saying, like, people were like, you know, Ject's OSB isn't really that great. And it's like, well, the real problem with Ject's OSB is it's on a goddamn blitzball. Like, hell, do either of the Final Fantasy banners have swords on them?
Hell. I don't know, actually.
Like, just a damn sword.
Like, why does Blitzball have to be anything but a ranged weapon in the first place? Is my question. Also, this is me just fishing for an wind for Zidane, but no, I gotta settle for the onion.
That's true. There's like 5 characters that can use Blitzballs. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they also have to meet 10. Anyway, this guy. Yeah, Ultimate Photon Wings is pretty nasty.
Alright.
Okay, so he has to cast them on himself, and okay.
Yeah, when I said he starts with it, he starts. That's actually your reprieve at the beginning of the fight.
Wow, I guess I have to settle for ultimate power. Gee.
Plus is so good.
The other thing that I can do also is make sure that I have Affliction Break at the ready. It'll certainly help.
Yep. Alright, then there's Protect, yep. Cool stuff.
That damage is frankly par for the course in the original game, so...
Yeah, and you still have Evanescence in the pocket.
I'm gonna have to just pull on it right away.
Right, you use it when you got it.
I think I'm gonna have to pull on it right away.
You'll fit that multi-break in there somewhere. Yikes.
Nasty.
Alright, so damage is being set up here pretty well.
I think this is fine. I guess the only problem with this setup is that Emerald Bracers have the shared Soulbreak Veil of Annulment, and unfortunately that's my major go-to for equipment in this round.
Oh.
So I have to make sure that it's not going to be a problem.
There's a reason I disable things like that.
There's a reason why I fail to disable things like that.
I like the Witch Hat is the one I think of a lot.
And speaking of the Witch Hat, Dark Flare Star on Kuja is super tragic, because we have a lot of powerful magic buffs these days.
Ooh.
And all of them get overwritten by the tiny-ass magic boost that Dark Flare Star provides. Otherwise it would be a pretty decent soul break.
The Riddle of Fire.
The Riddle of Flame. How many hits does it take to get 9 to 0? Haha! Fuck you, Batman.
So yeah, with the setup, this goes pretty smoothly. At least so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rely on... Okay, good. I'm going to have to rely on Zidane to re-up my Vessel of Fate, I think.
Yeah. Oh, looks like your Stola was slowed.
Yeah, that would be why she's just sort of doing her thing.
Yep.
Thanks for wasting your turn, you dumb idiot. How much you want to bet he gets a fuck you photon wings in before Stone Skin hits?
Oh, that would suck. That would super fucking suck. Be like 3k damage.
Oh, what? What? Whatever, you're just dead now. Can't even believe it.
Whatever, you got guts. Ah, reflect, eh?
Oh.
Yeah, that regen's probably like quad 9s.
Yeah, maybe I can fix that. On the other hand, I do like having health and stuff.
Right. Because Ultimate Photon Wings hits like a fucking truck, holy shit.
Next, 2K. I think I've got this. Oh, I've super mega got this. I've got this more than you can fucking believe.
Oh. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, finish it off with the Mayo Twister. That's some style right there.
Right, what if I just murder you with, like, gigantic numbers rather than tiny ones? Overkill.
Overkill. Ladies. Please.
Zoop!
Okay, and now we have the Ultimate Plus Plus, Tidus. So Tidus' thing is that he has a lot of water attacks and he is mostly physical. Actually, he's completely physical, but he likes his water attacks. He likes his chain strikes and everything. Weakness of Dark and... yeah, whatever. I caught it
More than...
Okay, so we've got a party for this. Generally, the problem going in is that we don't have a lot of water resistance. But the way they expect you to mitigate that is to basically have someone aggro with the Maelstrom Armlet. That's it. That's the secret. So that's what Jack's gonna do.
And our conditions are... lower attack, hit on dark, and don't let Tidus use ultimate Jack Shot 8 times. By the way, if Tidus has used that move 8 times, you probably died, right? Like, that's the other... I would assume.
Also, she doesn't really need... yeah. I can get Protectka back up. And honestly, with Ferris here, she doesn't really need to have multi-break on. So... I'll give her a bit of spot healing. It's actually much more important to get Protectka up ASAP. And he doesn't really do shit with Mind, so maybe it's okay to... oh my god. And you get Wrath again. Ugh. God, it's like pulling teeth on this thing sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're good to go. Ferris isn't going to really be like, we're getting to that point where Ferris isn't really a damage dealer so much as she is just, like, this massive Swiss Army knife of debuffs.
Right, in this fight, it's the full break plus the power breakdown on the command, too.
Yes, also... Yeah, also I can use the Onion again, just because, Jecht has Meteor Crush, and Leon has Death Throws, so they can both do their thing just fine.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the vote of competence, newbie.
Always Onion.
Alright, roll out. I don't know, I wouldn't have chosen the soundtrack. I feel like Ultimate Jecht Shot is one of those, well, no, it's obviously not. Never mind me, I'm just talking out my ass. Though, in all honesty, newbie, your setup was, like, whack as hell. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use Wrath, like, Memento of Protection or whatever.
I like it because it's all, like, stuff you could use without, like, 1,000 BSBs. Which is nifty.
No, that's definitely why newbie streams are, like, a completely different flavor from mine. I just like cutting loose and just blowing through content with all of my stupidly overpowered crap, but that can leave a lot of people in the lurch and feel stuck. And that's where newbie comes in. Right,
Seriously,
so Spiral
I'm so
Cut never
happy I
misses.
finally have a healer BSB. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's quite something.
Much like getting your Shola's Stone Skin 2, getting Ico's Hamelin has been transformative, so...
Yeah, there are these key types of soul breaks that really redefine how strong you are in the game. Because we've long since been at a point where AoE heals at ability speed come very heavily recommended.
Alright, here we go.
Dad's home.
Everybody's ready to tussle now. Everybody's ready to tussle now, good.
Oh, cool. I get another final transformation. Well, fuck.
Oh. Yeah, I'm with you there. That 30 seconds, I don't know if you're going to be beating the Doom counter.
It really depends on how, like, buff happy I want to be. Are you worried now?
A little bit. Not like a ton, but like some. That's some pretty freaking high damage.
I should probably throw on Ambition's Price, because it's a thing that I can do.
Yeah.
Okay, so now he's doing, like, ultimate stuff, and this is where he will be for the majority of the fight now. Fortunately, Stone Skin should be coming up shortly, and I have yet more BSBs in the pocket for you.
Right. Pretty sure my plan with this is going to be bringing in the Mage Squad and then bringing in Sid Rain's BSB. Like, having X-Death using Memento Mori and such sounds like a good place.
Yeah.
Really, I just like using X-Death, I ain't gonna lie.
No, I completely understand that. I also like...
Damn, Jet Shot, okay. That feels like a move that if he just decides to target the same person 3 times, you just can't beat.
Meanwhile...
Crushing.
Yeah, except Ultimate Jet Shot is Water Elemental. Guess who doesn't give a shit?
You're out of your league.
You're out of your league. Don't worry, my boy.
363.
I don't like it when my boy is worried.
You're out of your league. Alright, I think you're gonna beat that timer.
Oh yeah, it was just like a, it was just a slower climb uphill, but buddy, I got news for you. You're done.
Hell yeah. Oh, I like the speed Sildra there, that's nice.
Get the fuck out of here.
Speed Sildra, yeah.
Alright, so, you up for some multiplayer before we put this away?
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's see how that goes.
Alright, raid dungeons. Oh boy!
We got Ultima Weapon on tap. Except bad news for him, he's weak to holy. Which means it's time for the crying boy. Let's do 160, because, like, I'm lame.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh, nice, I love this. I love this music. Okay, so what we got first is... I think Pinello and Hope will be perfect for this, actually.
Right, I assume the number's gonna be the same as before?
Yes.
Raid search.
69, 69.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, there she is. And just hope. Hope is about 1 billion times more tolerable in adult form. I don't know, you haven't been far enough in that game to really make a bunch of calls about the characters, have you?
Nope. I've played the first area and fought Anima.
Oh yeah, we encourage people in the zoo to join up if they feel like it.
What's the... Oh, this is FF10? Well, let me see if I even have any good equipment for this. I don't think I do.
Par for the course.
That's an upgrade, at least. And
So
do I have anything better than... Oh, right! Jack's fucking Sin's Talon, right? That's actually real.
So Spot Heal and Multi-Break, I think. Well, no, not Spot Heal.
I've got a... I'll be bringing a full break, don't worry about that.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I will take a Shellga instead.
You shall go?
Yes.
Alright, I'll put Protectka on mine then.
Well, you don't really need Protectka for Ultimate Weapon, I don't think, because his arsenal is almost entirely magical. His only physical attack is one little plink attack.
Look, I've got an empty slot, and it's either Shellga or Protectka, so...
Look, dog, I got slots.
This is the way it has to be. Alright, and... Nope, that's not the button we want. Nope. Nope.
Alright, I forgot. The one magic piece of equipment that I have for FF10 is a fucking Mog. Because we've been over this.
Yeah, we just went over this. It's a Moogle. We can't use Moogles.
Swear to God, FF10 is such a weirdly fucking stacked realm. Also, Ultima Slayer gives me 53 magic, hell yeah! So, let's see, what else can I do? Woof. I feel like Hope is in the market for something generic and lame. So whatever, I'll give him chain spells. Shit, I don't know what else to give him. He's not gonna be in, like, that mode. He's gonna be in, like, jank holy damage mode. Forever.
Yeah.
So...
I'm not going to be in holy mode until a little bit into the fight, because I start off with, I start off with my SSB, not my BSB.
If anyone would like to bring any Entrust batteries, Wrath and Trust batteries, it would be much appreciated for my Hope. Alright, so I'm ready. I will go ahead and set up the room. This chair keeps misaligning. I have to readjust.
Oh, there we go. Alright, the room is now up.
That's kind of the thing. We've had some people occasionally asking to join in, and they couldn't because I already made it public. So, we're giving precedent now. No, actually, never mind. Your Minfilia is going to be doing lots of work on holy damage anyway.
Yep.
It doesn't need to all be about hope.
Alright, we'll give it another minute here and then we'll open it up.
Sounds good. So that's generally how Ultima / Omega weapon works in FF10. Very largely a magical-based boss. He usually has stuff like, say, Shimmering Rain, Ultima, and just really lots of nasty AoE garbage that he just throws everywhere. Okay, well, if nobody's biting, then I'll go ahead and make it public.
Let's do it. My hope is we get somebody with a wall. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't care. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, nice. We did get a honest-to-God wall. I thought that Rams a hail of stones for a second there. It was just, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. I like that we got a bunch of full... Okay. Nice.
Hopefully they're getting a little bit better about how the menus work. That's the thing you have to consider when you're going into multiplayer mode. It's preferable to have your plan completely finished and ready to go by the time you get in the room, because changing it is really stupid. For starters, you can't really see the changes that you make, and it's actually really difficult to change characters. I don't know, they've got some issues to work out with the menus, but otherwise multiplayer is a really fun experience.
Connecting.
That's always one. Oh, there we go. Get that holy on tap.
Sadly, the shout and this blessing have an overlap, but...
Well, not entirely. Yours has guts, his has haste.
Right, but I mean, there's an overlap on the you know, obvious. There's an obvious overlap, let me just say that. Yeah, and I want to use my burst as soon as possible for the crit damage bonus.
I still can't get over that's the thing that everyone remembers about Final Fantasy Tactics.
It's great. Yep. Ultima, yep. Yep, okay, keep on doing that, that's fine. Cool, whatever.
You know what? Maybe 2 healing BSBs are okay in this setup.
Yeah, right? I'm good with 2 healing BSBs in this fight. Especially because mine has Yours has holy damage on one half too, so if we end up having too much healing,
yeah, then I can just take a break.
Right. Nice. Okay. Good timing. Repeatedly cast Ultima Weapon, yeah.
Repeated cannings to the face.
I really want to get going with my holy damage.
Well, if you could just go ahead and do that, then I'll just go ahead and do this.
Core energy. Alright, one more life siphon and then my BSP's up. Oh! Oh, okay. Alright, dude.
They even named it exactly what I thought they would name it, because goddamn.
Whatever, my dude.
No shame.
Whatever.
No shame.
Ooh, this is a good one. So Mirage Phoenix is Fire and Holy Elemental.
Fire and Holy is a combo that you don't really see very often, if at all. And it's one of the things that makes Lux BSB unique and interesting.
Yeah. Ultimate.
What level is Echo at, by the way?
70.
Okay.
That's as much as I wanted to put eggs into. Because she doesn't have an MC3. It's actually kind of annoying, like, almost all of my party members don't actually have an MC3.
And we are getting more. Like, I might have been talking one at some point, like, Kuja's, for instance, I believe. Because it's the one that starts you off with Doom. Because at this point, Doom is such a boon to you, and is used in so many different Darkness combos that it's like... Yeah, sure.
Oh, sweet. Unsung hero for the finisher. Again, another holy DSP. Pretty sure this was holy. Yeah. No, is it just, yeah, vulnerable, okay. It's holy.
Actually, did we get a full break off?
Oh, yeah, I started this fight with full break.
Okay, I was just making sure.
That's the... Wow, we were almost all dead, too. Whatever, we all had guts.
I think that's the thing that I like about Minfilia the most. Like, either of her soul breaks, or both, makes Minfilia still really good. You can formulate all sorts of plans with her in that respect.
Oh man, more major orbs. Yeah, give me the orbs. And a fuck ton of dexterity modes.
Well, alright. I think we've done it.
Cool. That was a lot of stuff for the day.
Yeah, it absolutely was. And so, what's going on is we're probably going to be doing this at 8 CST from now on, because, what with the schedule resuming, Ultimate events on Sundays instead of Saturdays, that means our streams overlap with newbies, and that's no bueno. So, we like to make sure that they just come one after another and don't overlap with each other.
Right. The hope being that there's enough stylistic differences, which I'm watching them. I'm certain there are. So
I'm glad there are a lot of stylistic differences. You just get all sorts of flavors of one idiot phone game about Final Fantasy, and I love it.
And
alright, so assuming I can find the... Where's the OBS in this piece of shit? Oh, here we go.
Oop, I want to join a group that has an onion.
So how many frames did I drop? 4.96%. That's... Yeah,
it's kind of shitty.
No. It cleaned up a bunch. Because I can tell you right off the bat that 4.95% came from, like, all the dumb junk that I was doing trying to record and then recovering from. Absolutely. Okay, so, yeah. Next
this
time
is gonna
is going to
fucking
be...
rule.
Oh, yeah. Next time we got Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yep.
We got Thunder God Sid, Orlando, making his appearance. He is every bit as fucking busted as you would think he is.
I'm so hyped up for Orlando. It's gonna be great.
Alright, so we'll see you then. Later.
Later.